Hello to anyone to my late show about my wife trading, and the idea of this channel will be how I am opening a position. It will be absolutely transparent how we can open in a trade in real time, why we are doing that, how we can predict the market, how we can precisely add a point on the market where potentially will be a movement. So opening this position will be the first question. After the explanation, I can give a brief comment on the economics, because the fundamental part is really important. After we add some technical analysis, after we add the points and waiting for them being applied, that's absolutely the most important thing. Technical analysis is really a key, and the timing another key for success, because if we don't have a good risk management and timing on the graph, we screw up. Despite the fact, for example, if we already know too much about the fundamentals and the economics, the technical will be the most important thing. Because if we open position based on technical analysis, the fundamental is really not necessary. But if we know how to open position by timing and technical analysis and add some fundamentals, it will be really amazing and precise, professional if you want. So the idea is to combine all the information that we have, and that's what I'm trying to do. So let's deep dive into the DAX. Also a quick analysis on SP500, and I will add some brief comment on the commodity like petrol. Get into it. DAX, what we see waiting for short here, and why I'm selling around this level. Okay, so we see this kind of bullwhack around here over that in the same two cycles of Elliott waves. So we see cycle number one, it's starting here, and it's ending around this one here. So the first wave is number one, number two, number three, number four, number five here. And we see that some guys were hardly and we intentional over that level for selling, and there is a huge spike, and eventually it continued to repeat over this level a new bullwhack or a new Elliott wave cycle. But we see the Elliott is exhausting, or just the trend is exhausting over that level. It's normal, and it's absolutely evidence for a potential top. So, number one, number two, number three, number five, there is another potential Elliott wave cycle, which obviously ends around this level. And there is a little corrective wave, which I was waiting on. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that I didn't upload the video on time when I was trying to sell here, but next time I will do my best. At the same time, we got this little correction wave, number one, number two, number three, and we can count it in A, B, C, like a corrective wave. We can check what exactly is corrective wave, or wait for my next videos for a brief explanation about corrective wave. But when there is a short or reversal drawdown, we see these corrective waves. It's so often, and they are usually counted by just 3 waves. Anyway, we can also implement 2 lines here and see this kind of triangle over here, which maybe is the last one. We can also draw down the stop line here, but obviously we see that it's a potential top. So that's for now, guys. This is the DAX, and if we see the SP500, there is really a similar statement which we can add here. While in spike here, because we see this strong support and resistance line here, we also see these huge spikes on the background of these little spikes, little movement, little waves here and here and here. Why these spikes are happening around 2 o'clock plus GMT time actually? Because we see here it's 2 o'clock today, and we see here it's again around 2 o'clock, and these huge spikes are turning up and down, breaking around some stops and positions, selling and buying. And again around 2 o'clock. Okay, so it's starting here 2 o'clock GMT time plus, again down, up and down, up and down, up and down. The same volume here, because the New York Stock Exchange is opening, New York session is opening. As we know, in US there are around 48, 46 maybe $trillion in the stock market. If we're speaking about the forex market, there are plenty of. It's absolutely normal to see these spikes around when the New York Stock Exchange is opening its session. And if we compare it to the European session, which is more clear and transparent, around here we can see two big movements which are more easy to predict. And what we can say about this spike here is that this is a really good support and resistance levels because of these little spikes here, and this one here. We are forming really good horizontal line. At the same time, we got this vertical line, and we can actually open here around this level. Really simple selling short position. That's why are these lines, guys. A little bit above, we're putting the stop loss. Maybe it can cross this vertical line around this level. We can call this a fun line. Okay, so yeah, we can put the stop loss around this level, being sure that if something happened, maybe we won't hit the stop that we have. And that's all for the moment. We see the DAX, we see the SP 500. Today is another potential movement around this one. Yeah, we can also draw another one for being more confident that there is a reason behind this position. We see these spikes here. So yeah, that's the idea. And that's for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. If you want to watch more video like this one, just click on subscribe button, because it's really interesting to understand how the interest rates are affecting the economy, the GDP, and etc. How they are actually affecting the market, and why the currency are moving this way, why the indices are moving this way. Sometimes the indices are so erratic in their movement, so it's hard to predict. But if you add the proper technical analysis, we again can be absolutely precise, amazing precise in our trading decisions. So that's the main idea here, guys, and thank you for watching.